ahead and share this. Hey guys,
So,
first of all, welcome in. I know we got a few of you right now. We're just still trying to get set up with the shares, whatever else. You follow through with the likes. We'd appreciate that greatly. We're gonna do our share thing real quick, and then we'll be on the podcast. Episode 8 coming in, boys. Episode 8. Can you believe it? What you got to say, Jason? I don't need some WD.
I'm just trying to share this. How do I? Okay, right.
There you go. You go to your page.
Hey, if you don't believe No Child Left Behind was in my ears, this is what happened. This is what happened right here. A child was left behind. All right, I see it.
You good?
Yeah.
You got
so
it?
what? Share now with friends. Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
man,
hold on. I need to share with publicly.
I guess that's the process. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, we got
right.
already a comment from Paige Hayslip, the beautiful.
Hey, whoa. We don't see his last names here.
Okay, well, that's an anonymous person. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that's right.
Who that is. All right, man. Look, I got my stuff shared. Here we are going live for episode 8 again. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, man. Well, second time, actually third time. Welcome back. How's everybody's week been? Commented in there. Just let me know. Man, wasn't it? The weather this week was nice in Texas. I gotta say, it was a little cool, And then today we got a kiss of spring. Ain't that right? Well,
we did.
How's that Ohio weather, bud? Y'all still freezing?
No. We had a fire tonight, so if you guys ain't starting the fires out, getting your some chairs and some hot dogs and some s'mores and a little bit of music, shoot, that made the night tonight. It was
now, what's the essentials of an Ohio fire? Like, is it? When you think,
well, I bet you we have more. Hold on, I bet you
Yeah.
we have more essentials than Texas does. Cold weather, yeah, that's what we got, Derek.
That's fair. We'll take that. How I'm sure it was intended. Thank you, sir. But anyways, look, man, I'm gonna kick it off like this. First of all, guys, welcome to the Speakeasy Podcast. We just want to remind you that this show is a podcast of non-useful opinions. And guess what? We're happy to have each and every one of you. The Lord put it on my heart. He said, "You know what, D? You need to start recognizing these new followers and welcome them into the family." What do you think about that, Jay? Should we just have a new follower a week and just say, thank you, Inez Roundtree? I don't know who that is, but
you're going to have to do all the names, though, because I'm going to mess them all up. So go ahead. You get a haircut, Derek?
Yeah. Boy.
Yeah, I was going to – yeah.
Oh, snap. I had to put the
headphones
back on. That fade was to fall off. That was about to fall off. But look, man, first of all, what a good week it has been.
I thought you were going to start giving out some names, some new followers.
Bro, I don't know names. So y'all, if you're new, we got Clint Ord showing us love. Appreciate it. Look, Clint Ord, just a good man. We work with him at Two Bros, and
is he still there? Clint, are you still at Two Bros?
Clint, are you still at Two Bros?
Yeah.
Are you still at Two Bros? Give us a shout out real quick. You still at Two
Yeah.
Bros? I'm gonna tell you, dude. I stayed with Clint on one job, and that man reads so much. He's a very smart man. Don't ever underestimate Clint Ord. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, look, man, Jason, give us a rundown of how your week is. Because, man, I just kept riding. I get in that route truck, and I just ride, and I just, if you're in Texas, if you got to break through from probably about yesterday, I'd say yesterday to today, we started seeing real spring. We just started seeing spring, bud.
Yeah.
You obviously,
you know what's totally different.
Go ahead.
With your work, it's very monotonous. I bet you every day you clock in and you do the exact same thing over and over again. But I'm sure
you better hit him for that pay raise, brother. Better hit him for that pay raise if you're still there.
Absolutely. I still think teachers are underpaid, especially if whether people are making $70,000. But that's that was last week's topic. We're going to move forward. So with my job, I get to be outdoors and do multiple different things. So we're ready for spring. I know a lot of Ohioans are. We just don't want to go back to that cold weather. So it's been nice. It's been a nice week.
And you did work snow patrol this week. Is that correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you see the snow? Did y'all have snow actually?
0 snow came, which good. I'm ready. I'm done with it. All right, Frosty can come back next year. Hey, I want to take a poll right now. Right, who do you think? What do you guys think about the lack of snow here in Ohio and around the United States? Do you think it's because of this solar eclipse that's coming in April? I do. I'm just telling you. I think the lack of snow was because of the solar eclipse.
All right, so real quick, because you had like there was something a little bit more on your heart than just you got 30 seconds to just give us a little snippet on a solar eclipse, because you can't just say is the snow worth because of the solar eclipse and not go ahead. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
All right, so it's coming in April 9th, and I think what it is the sun and the moon. The moon's in between the sun and the earth, and apparently it creates a shadow for about 3 minutes. But 2 million people are coming in Ohio, and that's all I got. How do I do?
I mean, you wrapped it up well. I mean, look, I can't complain. Thank
you, Mr. Hensley, from my astronomy class in 8th grade.
Hey, we got I'm gonna try to pronounce this right. Dharma Beamer. Charles wants to know if you play Hookie Monday. What's up, man? Is that how y'all get down in Ohio? You know, y'all don't work 7-12s like. Y'all ain't on the oil rigs down.
We are live, Mr. Beamer, and I don't never play hooky. But let's be honest,
let me ask you this.
As adults, it's funny. We get mad about our kids playing hooky in school, but don't we play hooky as adults all the time?
Oh, yeah. Is there any chance that Mr. Beamer is a part of is Amish? Has any kind of Amish lineage?
No, he's a very, very expert electrician, but I'm sure he's going to make a comment saying, "No, the hell no, I'm better than Amish."
That's good. Wait a minute, what is that supposed to mean?
Are
we better than one another?
Yeah, we actually pay taxes. We actually pay taxes. And when's the last time an Amish person fought in a war? Go ahead, I'll wait.
They probably didn't know what was happening. They probably never got the letters. Never got the emails. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're probably right.
Look, this is what I want to ask you. You know, because like I said, we're getting to this mood where we really been liking 45 minutes podcast, 50 minutes. And yes, look, I got a new setup. I got my Dragon Ball Z back here, and this wall is whatever way that you're looking at the right way. It's completely naked. It's a work in progress, but my wife is going to allow me to spend so much more money on this back wall. So with that being said, baby, thank you. With that, first of all, hey, my wife is she's coming back strong. You know, she's we've been working real hard. So if you see this, like this, I got paint on my finger, and I can honestly say, man, I did the most minute painting I could have done today. There was 3 women there, and I just stayed silent, man. I stayed silent and stayed in a different room. There's just something about painting. I don't want to sound sexist, but God, doesn't men hate painting? Isn't that like the worst? When I have a paintbrush in my hand, I feel like I've come to the lowest of the low. And not that it's a bad thing. It's just like women are so much better at it. There's so much things that women are so much better at than men.
Well, I think first of all that takes a very patient. What is it? Very accurate. You know, the guy that does the painting or woman. No, I'm not gonna but I cannot do it. I'm just saying that it takes a special person.
So this painting. I'm not gonna speak for my wife, but she's off to not a new business venture, but she's coming back. She's coming back stronger and better than ever. But buddy, you better believe. I'm gonna let her drop the bomb on y'all soon enough. I know she kind of announced it. If you know a little bit about my wife, and keep following her, because she's up to some big things.
Hey, tell them the name of the business. Can you do that, or you're gonna hold it back?
So totally agree. He was hiding. What does that mean? Now my wife's commenting. I was looking on the comments saying, letting my wife get me.
You were hiding. How many bathroom breaks did he have? Go ahead, tell it. Be honest. Don't lie. Don't lie. How many times did he bring his phone in the bathroom? Honey, gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom.
For any of you men that are smart, you never like it's not that you hide. It's that you accept more responsibility in saying, baby, the kids, man, they've been a lot today. I could tell they were sucking the life out of you. I stepped in, I pulled them in the playroom. I showed them a thing or two about like, hey, let's leave mom alone. She's really trying on this business. So let's y'all want to support mom? Y'all want to support mom? Then be quiet and stay in this room.
Here, kids, here's some melatonin.
Oh, okay. So we do have a name. My wife did say the name. So she's coming out. The business it recently called Texas Teas is coming back with Texas Sweet Teas because my God, does my family sweet tea? Yes, we do. And,
where's your tea at, anyways? Yeah, man. Somebody asked about it.
I'm drinking Coke. Yeah. Dude, I've been shredding sodas lately. Shredding them. And I know it's bad. It's bad, and I need to. Yep. Well, look, man. This is what I want to say because we've been shooting the bull. We've been going around a little bit, and this is what I want to say to you because I had a topic, and you ever thought like, because I sometimes I just watch the first episode of TV shows. Is that weird? Just the first episode, because if I don't like it, if I don't fill it out, and then there's some that I really did like, I just was like, I'm never I'm never gonna have time for this. And so you think of The Walking Dead, right? And I start thinking of like, if that was me, that I woke up and and nobody, nothing. But let's just say you had your family, right? Let's just say you had your family. So, Jason, I'm going to ask you that question. And this is what I want to say because a little did y'all know, actually, for those of y'all that watching that don't know, kudos to my brother, served in service. Thank you, Jason, for your service once again. This man is a very tactical mindset. So, Jason, if you're in a zombie apocalypse, or let's just say, let's just say, yeah, it already happened. You're everybody's running for their life. Everybody's looking for groceries. What is your? You wake up like the guy off The Walking Dead. What is your your instant? Like, what are you doing? Because we're trusting the technician.
No, not technician. No technician. But this is what I want to ask. All right. Technician. It's technician, right? Technician. Look, this is my question I would have for you. Are we talking about Resident Evil zombies, or are we talking about Walking Dead zombies? Because Resident Evil zombies are a hell of a lot different than Walking Dead zombies. I mean, anybody could shoot them, a 10-year-old.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, them Resident Evil, not the Resident Evil. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead. The Resident Evil. Go ahead. Finish your topic because I'm going to ask you another question that I've asked twice now. I'm going to ask you a third time.
What was the call? What was not the call? What was the game on Xbox that was really scary? Hey, quick, that'd be a good one.
Resident Evil. Where the dogs have zombie dogs. Yeah, the Witch. Right, yeah. It's not. It's Resident Evil.
That zombie game. Can somebody comment? If somebody has a brain out there, somebody comment that zombie game. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, look, this is what I'm going to do. All right, I want to know this. I want to know this. So, is it? I just want to know: is it zombie shooting or zombie hunting?
Jason,
all right, look, this is what I would do.
Yeah.
I would get a baseball bat because look, once you run out of ammo. If I'm dealing with Walking Dead zombies, you know what I'm saying? I could smash them with a baseball bat, right?
So hang on, time out. Let me hold up right there because I'm just asking
Are you pausing?
All right, I'm asking your instant reaction because that is a question. What is your weapon of choice? But we're getting to that. Can we just get to that? So bam, you wake up and all of a sudden it happened.
So remember, he was
JoJo. Timmy's next to you, and
I'm in the hospital, right?
Yeah.
He woke up in the hospital. Am I waking up in my dead sleep? Like when this solar eclipse happens after 3 minutes, they're zombies. and I have
Yeah,
my whole family around, right?
You know, with that, with that setting, we'll let you pick. I mean, if you want to wake up, that's fine. But the zombie apocalypse just happened. We need to know how to be proactive because the tactical strategies that you held in your brain from the United States military, we need to know what. Yeah,
look,
there's people
because
out
we
here
don't
ain't never seen a zombie.
Well, the news is probably going on, and they're probably you're probably like this, like, the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Joey just tackled somebody in the middle of the street, and he's eating his face off. The bath salts, that's what you're going to say. You're going to immediately go to bath salts, like, holy shit! Whoa.
Yeah.
Mrs. Mary just jumped out of her front porch.
I heard they on. Yeah.
And then I think I'd be like, hey, look, let's get in the car and see how many. But you want to get in a car that has a full tank of gas. So yeah, I think I'd freak out. But eventually, I'm telling everybody, Easton's getting a knife. Everybody's getting a knife.
So your weapon of choice would be a bat. Do we have any of that bat? Is it lined with nails or is it barbed wire?
Well, I think what I would do is definitely wrap myself up. That's what I would do. I don't know. What would you do? Look, if say that you're at home, this solar eclipse happens in 3 minutes. It goes dark to light. All right, and all of a sudden you see Trent Hinckley running at you, or Caleb Hinckley, the biggest, just 250 pounds of muscle. What are you gonna do? You gonna take on that zombie? I can tell you, I'm not. Peace.
I mean, to be honest with you, if it was those particular zombies, I'd probably avoid them. I'd probably avoid them because they could probably push over a large truck. Maybe so like if you're in a sedan or any kind of medium-sized truck, I'm not gonna say large truck because they still got a little bit to go. But if you're any type of medium sedan, you need to get out of eunuch. But here's another thing.
Do you say eunuch?
So, what's wrong with that?
A eunuch in biblical times was no penis. It was no penis. A eunuch. No dick for all you ladies that want to be proper.
Is that what it is?
A eunuch. A eunuch is no dick.
Yeah, so I'm kind of with Dharma here. There, like she's like, I'm nervous for your protection. She said, Dharma said, I'm nervous for your protection page. Dude, I'd be scared too, bro, because I see how proactive you are, and man, you ain't letting nothing slip. Paige is can't even, step outside before Jason would. Nah. Back in the basement. Back in the basement.
No, we're out of here. We're getting out of Lewis. We're getting out of our town for sure.
Okay,
but then
so
where did you go? Where did you go to police station? They have more ammo there.
So here's the deal, because I for some reason I'm tying in zombies with what's that the John Krasinski and his wife, they play, and it's all quiet. It's probably called something quiet.
It's called Quiet
Place. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. So that's what I'm thinking, like, right? So
I don't think I'd survive that. If I had to be quiet, I'd be in trouble. I'm telling everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Jason's dead." Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Now, time out. Just to clarify that, is that because you're a talker? Is that because some people struggle with IBS, man? That's a real problem out there. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to sit there and be honking on the back six when you got zombies chasing after you. No, so right. The next question is, though, that was my would you stay solo? Would you find a tribe? Would you how would you approach that? Like, would you have trust issues? Like, obviously you would have trust issues, but what would the, not going to say the last name because we're just going to say blank. What would the blank family, which I don't know, man. Jason's talking about, can we just say this? Jason's real big on Jason's real big on hiding the name of his last name, his family's last name, when literally the whole speakeasy is people from Texas and Ohio that know this man. So I think that's kind of cool. But yeah,
so what would you do? I want to hear what you, and I'll go after what you do, because if I have a full tank of gas in my car, I'm throwing all the food in there, and I'm definitely driving out of a big city, and I'm heading to probably one of my good friends close, or my family is really close together, and they have a lot of land that we can set up some barbed wire or some booby traps.
I'm gonna tell you, man. I think my
And they have a
wife,
lot of games and
this
stuff.
is, and my wife knows this. My wife knows this. I'm not revealing something that she don't know or nobody else don't know. But we were walking. We stayed at the close to the Galleria lately, and sometimes, man, when you get into bigger cities like Houston, there's some stuff that can change real quick. You got homeless people out there. You got people that want to pickpocket. You got people that just literally want enough money to get a 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell, because that's about $8.99 these days. So we're walking, man, and she's like, there's some strange people behind her, and like I'm aware of this, bro. I'm aware of this. She was like, I don't think you care. I don't think you care. And I'm like, in my mind, dude, I'm seeing myself, but the silhouette is like, it's me, but it's also the silhouette of John Wick. Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I wish you'd try to touch her, boy. 5 steps ahead of you, dude. I will, oh God, I'd help you, dude. So I think that I'm underrated. When it comes to a zombie apocalypse, I think I'm underrated, to be honest with you. Survival rating, I'd probably give myself like what was that on Naked and Afraid? I can't remember the top score, but I'm gonna say if it was a 10, I would say survival rating probably a 8.7. I'm not gonna lie, pretty fast, pretty good thinker, and if we're talking about the totality of my family, like my wife, sky's the limit, man. Sky's the limit. I think we're gonna stay solo because, man, you just can't trust nobody. Like you just think the world has just freaking got turned upside down. Okay. I would I would at least stay. Sorry, guys. Look, I didn't take my indigestion medicine today. I apologize. Anyways, you just got to stay solid at least for like some good time until you kind of let the dust settle. And I know that's kind of crazy to say let the dust settle. There's people that's dead that's running around out there. I don't know, man. I'm just staying solo. Here's the thing I wouldn't do, though. Because when worse turns to worse, everybody's like, man, let somebody die and I'm taking a bite out of the leg. Don't turn cannibal. Because I'm taking it to the extent of I'm not even drinking river water. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. Yeah.
So this is what. All right, this is what I want to know. Since COVID, what did we learn from COVID? So if COVID, what was taken, which people thought was the greatest thing ever, apparently during COVID, was toilet paper. I just would love to see during a zombie apocalypse what people would take during that time frame. What are they going to take? Charcoal? They're going to take charcoal? Lighter fluid? They're going to take lighter fluid? I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Toilet paper was like a hot commodity during COVID.
Well, and this is the thing. So I'm not going to divulge too much information because, I don't want to get nobody, I just listen. Private conversations are private conversations, and we realize it on here. And we appreciate every one of our friends that have those with us and give us a little advice. So I'm talking to a guy that works at a place that, let's just say that they receive the process of like the next process of this material is toilet paper, which I guess you could say, Derek, that's just paper. Yeah, pretty much. Big rolls of paper. And so he's like, yeah, man, we were never out of toilet paper during COVID. I said, really? He said, yeah, dude, we had a whole warehouse full of this stuff. They wouldn't let us move it. So, when you hear that, like, people are sitting here wiping their rear ends with Oakley, and you hear that, U.S. is not letting the toilet paper move, for God's sakes. Here's my thing. At least answer the question. Why toilet paper? Mm-hmm. Like, why couldn't y'all just like If you would have hit me with like Red Diamond sweet tea, I could have dealt with that because I can make my own sweet tea. But you literally took. I'm not going to go there, but it was messed up. Let's just say that. And so where I got the information for this topic was COVID, because we say, first of all, at the end of every question, I'm always going to ask you, Jay, is it plausible? Before COVID, I guarantee you half of the world would have said, yeah, it makes a good movie, but it's not plausible.
It is plausible, and I'll tell you.
Go ahead. Now I'll give you a 45-second run on that.
All right, 45 seconds. Rabies. So when raccoons have rabies or anything like that, that's the closest thing to a zombie apocalypse that could ever happen. Which is if it gets into a human DNA, it could happen. But it has not ventured that way. Hey, make your own opinion, make your own marks, but go look at it. But rabies is the closest thing to zombie apocalypse.
Disclosure, Old Yeller did not die from rabies. It was actually a very serious brain tumor. They didn't tell you that in the movie, but if you'd read the book, you'd have known. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
So
it was a good filler.
I love it.
No. On to you. I want to know what you got for this.
Did anybody in the comments want to comment on the zombie apocalypse that could possibly happen? There's a percentage chance.
I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing right now, because half of the people on this
are they telling me to shut up
is women, and so if
we haven't talked about football.
Yeah, man. So if one of you women can tell me what is your favorite most realistic zombie movie besides The Walking Dead? I'm trying to find them sci-fi people out there. You know what I mean?
You know what kills me about the zombie apocalypse? Just to add, just The Walking Dead. How many seasons did that last?
Oh God!
Like how long? That's like the Lost. Like when you're lost, all right? How lost can you be for 7 seasons? Like how lost could you really be? How do you not 7 years? How do you not find that?
On, man.
You know what I'm talking. Lost was a good show, but I'm just saying, how could you?
It was a great show.
Yeah, but how could you keep? Anyways, go ahead. What are they saying?
Yeah, No. I'm opening up to you. You know, I'll give you the next message, and man, I almost wish I could have had. You know,
so
I ran out of
my topic is this, right? You brought up a good point, and I thought it was a very, very good point for the situation that we're in, right? Everybody's going vegan, and you brought up that your 93-year-old grandfather, who lasted till he's 93, had whole milk or 2% milk or skim milk. So right now, can you milk an almond? Because they make almond milk. How about oat milk? How do you get oat milk?
I would actually just like to see what was actually, because here's the deal. I feel like we got a new milk every year. Avocado milk. You know, I'm sure Mexico's got that work in the work somewhere. I mean, it just feels like we have a new milk every year, and I find it hard, bro. I'm like, how do you, how?
Well,
I'm gonna live for a long time off vitamin D.
Yeah, and I'm going to bring up a topic that I just heard about today. In 2 years, hold on. In 2 years, in the state of Ohio, you know how many dairy farmers have shut down businesses? In the state of Ohio, for all you Ohioans out there, it's been, I think, 6,000 dairy farms, or maybe 2,000, but it's in the thousands in 2 years that have shut down in Ohio. Now, why is that? How is that?
Why? Hear me out.
In 2 years, dairy farmers have shut down. Thousands of dairy farmers have said, nope, we're shutting down. We're selling the business in 2 years in the state of Ohio. So that's the milk production, you know, the whole milk, skim milk, 2% milk, so on and so forth. But go ahead. I want to hear your suggestions on it.
Hear me out. This is a hot take, extremely hot take, and I'm just going to be honest. Joe Biden is poisoning the grass, killing the cows, and that's what's happening. It's not that the dairy farmers wanted to go out of business; they're forced to go out of business. That's a hot take. Hey, real quick, Jason, just answer the question 1 or 2. I got Courtney Wallace on here saying World War Z ? 28 days later ? What with, bud?
Ooh, I think Brad Pitt. I'm going to go with Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Look, that was a great movie. That was. Oh, who's the one with Will Smith? Even though he's he
I Am
came
Legend.
out as
I Am Legend. Yeah,
that was a good movie. That was a good one.
How,
I still like Z.
Can we just and this isn't even a topic though. Can we just open that real quick? How should the public? How should we feel about Will Smith after he? How should we feel? Because I find it hard. Like I'm watching a Will.
Hey, hold on. I missed that. What was that? How do you? Okay. Keep my mother.
Yeah. So I'm sitting here watching a Will Smith movie, and all I think about is Chris Rock. I'm like, God, didn't he slap the mess out of him?
Yeah.
Like, how should we feel about Will Smith? Like, is it different for you? Because it's different for me. I don't know why. I mean, I know that's probably not. Man, I don't know why. It's just different. How do you feel? Do you feel? I mean,
it does. It
go
does.
back on the past.
I grew up with Will Smith as Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I thought I really liked him then as an actor. But then I don't know. I liked him in Bad Boys, but then all of a sudden this comes out, and it's just like he's kind of lost.
Stain. So the safe thing is it's a stain on the legacy.
Yeah. Yes, I believe that. I believe it is. You look up to you see the man, and you're like, man, he's a good actor. And then just some of the things that has happened in the later years of his life, you feel bad for him.
Yeah, man, and that's what I was going to say is I'm not going to go too far into that because I know most of our viewers right now are women. But I'm going to tell you, Jada Pinkett.
I don't think we're going to win that fight.
Jada Pinkett, alopecia or not, man, I'm not.
You better keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
Yeah. So, and I'm not saying that alopecia is not serious, guys, but it's not that serious.
Yeah, I know around my ears, I want alopecia. I assure you.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, everybody struggles with something.
Mm-hmm.
My wife.
Micro penises, Derek. We know.
No. She struggles with just she gets cold feet at night. She always puts, and if I'm not there, man, it's a different woman, and it's not making me rush to the stage and slap somebody. But that's just that's just a different.
Back to almond milk and whole milk.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, so what's your take on it? What do you think they're doing? What do you think? You think the federal government's poisoning our soil? That's what you're saying.
I didn't say the federal government. You say it like I said it. I said Joe Biden. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. First of all, if you know me, man, I'm just. Can we just say this for all the viewers out there? Can we just say? Can we say this? Can we just elect somebody off of common sense?
You were getting way off the topic. What I just asked. I asked about almond milk and whole milk. This is. Okay. I know it's an election year. But
dude, I don't have to say nothing, man. I watched my grandfather Eugene live to 89 off of just straight up vitamin D, and he didn't miss it. He drank it every day.
So hey,
what are you talking about? He needs
all right.
almond.
So
what are you talking about? We need almond.
All right. So I think there's a lot more than people just shutting down. I just don't think people want to do dairy farms anymore. I think they're losing some of that. The hardworking ethics. Think about it. Kids don't even want to go out to practice anymore for football or any, and that's the only football sport I'm ever going to bring or any athletics. But what I'm saying is people just don't want to do hard work anymore. And I think dairy farms are hard work. Well, that's one opinion that I could bring to the topic. That maybe that a lot of these older timers and this new generation that wants to wear skinny jeans and guideliners don't want to work the farm.
Did you see that that commercial with that? Oh God, if I don't know another, it's a milk company, and I'm sitting here looking at the comments like somebody's gonna bail me out. But
remember the Got Milk commercials?
So do you think is there any part of because I'm not gonna say look, I believe in the circle of life. I believe we don't kill animals, we harvest animals. If you use it to feed and therefore serves a purpose. Okay, when milking a cow, because I'm going to tell you this, I'm 100% vitamin D. Get that milk from that cow's tit, right?
Yep.
Do you think it's harsh? Because man, I'm going to look up the actual brand, but you're basically keeping these cows and the process that keeps producing milk.
Yeah.
You think that's harsh? Do you think that's harsh? Oh, Fairlife, that's what it was. Fairlife. Yeah, so they got a bunch of heat. That one right there. That one.
What happened? What happened?
I'll
Oh,
look it up,
Fairlife.
man.
Okay, yep.
They just didn't care, bro. They were just like literally just abusing. Like these cows were having like these 4x4 like little spots to stay, and like, dude, I'm serious. They're like going through this farm, and these cows are like dead. Like, and if they're not dead, they're depressed.
Yeah. Well, I think there needs to be a little like, again, there should be somebody going around all these farms, looking at how they're producing their farms, their milk. Are you putting stuff in the ground, or is it grass fed milk coming out? We still need butter. We still need a lot of things come from milk, dairy products. So
I'm thinking, like, would it just be a good idea to tell the Amish community, saying, look, guys,
we're taking this
over.
over.
Y'all got the milk. Okay?
Well, it's funny. Hey, it's funny you say that. In Pennsylvania, well, yeah, but hold on. In Pennsylvania, this past week, somebody illegally sold milk. This Amish person did, and got busted by the Pennsylvania police.
How do you
look it up?
Sell milk?
That's what I said. Shoot. Anyways, look, I just thought it was a good topic that you brought up, that your 93-year-old live it. I mean, I still think whole milk is better, the best out there, but I also like almond milk. I mean, we drink almond milk all the time. So, it's whatever. I just wish they wouldn't destroy one just to get the other.
Do you know how long I had the same 2 jugs when your family came to visit of oat milk? And I'm like, who drinks oat milk?
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we should have brought it with us.
Yeah. Well, look,
what's your next topic?
Over the plane. And look, this is one thing I need to know is shout out to all the teachers out there, because if anything, Speakeasy supports the teachers. Can I get an amen?
And I think they're underpaid.
Amen. Underpaid. Teachers are underpaid. Yes.
Underpaid. Absolutely. You got to deal with my kids.
Okay, so this is what I want to ask, because I noticed something the other day, and I'm gonna kind of dog on myself a little bit, if you will. But so I'm going to service. I work in the service industry and I'm servicing this gas station with this young man that
oh God,
man, he just seems like he was fresh off of India or wherever, and he looks at me. He said, "But I don't know how to write a check," and it was obviously with an accent or whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know how to write a check either, but we'll figure this out together." And it dawned on me. And not that it hadn't dawned on me before, because it's dawned on everybody. It's a topic that I wish we cared more about in America, because I think we're cheating the kids, if that's the right way to say it. But and I would love to know from a teacher's perspective. I'm solely kind of talking about the grades from like 7 through 12. Like, why don't we teach some of this in school? Like, I understand that the teachers that are in school right now, you're doing a fabulous job. I'm not saying that you're not doing your job, but we literally have kids out there that don't know how to balance a checkbook, that don't know how to write a check, that don't know how to budget, that don't know how to do their taxes, that don't know this and that and that and this. Am I on the right trail here? I mean, what do you see of that? Like,
so balancing checkbook, that's been obsolete. I have never done that. So everything's online. This is where I think they fail at. They need to have cursive writing, so when they say signature, they know what to sign instead of print. Because you know what I'm talking about, right, Derek? When they see the signature, they print their name, which that should never happen. Your signature it defines you. I mean, your handwriting defines you as a person, an individual. It's hard to copy somebody's handwriting, but a signature is
John Hancock.
Yeah, your John Hancock.
But what I'm asking is, give me the big enchilada, man, because I feel like you're holding back on we learn cursive. No, dude, we need it. Some men out there need to learn how to change a tire.
Well, yeah.
Men out there need to learn how to change a tire.
Yeah. So this. You were just talking about cursive writing. I think there's a lot going on, right? Our society. Do you think reading, writing, and arithmetic should be it? Because I think there's some more that needs to be done. I think all women and all men need to take home ec and then auto mechanics. That should be. That's not a selective. That's it. It's already fixed into your occupation.
I'm just waiting on Dirty Steve to comment, because I know he would have a great class. If Dirty Steve ever taught a class, I would be attending that, because that's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, that's it.
I love you, brother.
But hey, remember the future is coding, computer coding, drone technology, 3D printing. These are the things that I think some of the schools should have, or drag, or trade school. These are the things that's going to help move on to the future. Not reading, writing, and arithmetic, math. Yeah, all that's good. We should have the basic, but then you got to expand. We're not in 1980s, 1970s with reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's something more now. We're advanced. AI is about to come out.
But
so yeah,
and that's where I was getting at. That's why I'm glad you led that conversation to that specific point right there.
But no, we want
to mention.
We want to teach pronouns. That's important right now. Pronouns are important because we don't want to offend anybody. We also don't want to. That's what they want to teach instead of teaching people that's going to succeed in the future. But go ahead, Derek. That's what I got. That's all I got. What's your take on it?
First of all, Dirty Steve did comment. He said, "When can we get some Speakeasy merch, Jason?" I seen you drawing logos the other day. When can we get some Speakeasy merch?
We're still working on the logo, Derek. I apologize, but
that's all good.
That was just that. So that was my sister-in-law's handwriting. But the fact that she's even thinking of us, like, hey, this is what he's trying to till some things. But
she wasn't bad.
We're going to be we're going to utilize Texas. Oh, are we allowed? Am I allowed to say it? It's free advertisement. Can we say it or no?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know where we're going. Yeah, say whatever,
Texas Tees. We'll be using. Texas Tees will be our the place where you want to purchase them if we ever decide to do it. But we're gonna do it. Man. It might be episode 100.
Yes. I know y'all see this shirt. Don't act like y'all that Mike wouldn't hide in that shirt for any of the haters out there.
Hey, that's a great topic too.
Yeah, but
it is,
man. Yeah.
Michael Jordan, Come Fly with Me. Best movie ever. Anyway, so hey, I got a topic.
Well, let me finish this up too. Let me finish this up first because I want to get this clear. Right. So here's the deal, man. I realize, man, and I'm not saying that there's a problem with young teachers, but I've just heard kind of this repetitive thing of like, oh, well, the teachers. Correct me. I maybe not know how, but like it's the teachers nowadays. Like, is it different? I guess it's kind of a question to y'all, as in y'all teachers, you all teachers, if you're in Ohio and you're a Yankee and you don't have any sense of humor, but I love you all. I just want to know, like, because of with all this AI, dude, how can you teach? Everything's on a tablet. Like, how can to me? I had certain teachers with certain personalities, with certain, and man, like one teacher could really like read a story, and it was like she made it real. Now, obviously, this is at a very young age. This wasn't at like high school, but teachers are unique in their own way. Can I get an amen?
No, that is amen.
Okay.
But can I get an amen? Hey, hold on. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen that every student is different as well? So a lot of these teachers, but a lot of these teachers, dude, I had a teacher just write on the board. Every time you go in there, you just wrote on it. It's very monotone. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to talk about bobbing for peckers. That guy, I mean, that sucked to go in there and listen to that guy talk. And I don't think a teacher should be an exciting environment, adaptability. Anyways, go ahead, finish your topic, because I agree that teachers.
No, man, I just, here's the deal is, I like what you said about the kids, because every kid's different. People are, right. Even sometimes I'm always like, hey, I don't discipline kids the same, because kids need certain certain things, and I think that's something that AI will not see. Now, maybe they will with like certain statistics, but teachers have that knack that they say, "Oh, well, little Tommy needs help on reading. He's having a hard time pronouncing the word." I don't know. I mean, I'm just giving you an example. You know what I mean?
Hey, I had a speech impediment all the way up to 5th grade, man. I had to carry around a yellow envelope, and they'd be like, "Hey, Jason, you can go to your class," and I'd have to get up and walk out of the class. It was just, it sucked. It sucked.
Is there anything that you still carry from that speech impediment?
Nope.
No insecure. Okay, hey guys, Jason is
I
over
mean,
the speech impediment.
it was
Hey,
it was
praise God.
it was the. I'm just saying. Look, we were just talking about walking out and stuff. That's all.
And will you go live publicly now to say that the good Lord delivered you from the speech impediment?
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. All right, man. Look. Yeah. We're 1 for 1, and then we're out of here. But give me your last topic.
All right. It's gonna be quick. All right. This is gonna be quick. All right. All right. You've read horror. Everybody has read a category of books, right? So horror books like Stephen freaking King. All these ones that have a very sadistic mind. Do you think they should have a psychological evaluation after writing that book? Because if you're really thinking that's your storyline, because I'm telling you, if I ever write a book, I'm not writing about freaking killer clowns. I'm not doing it. I'm writing about rainbows, maybe football, because I'm good. Do I raise a valid point?
Yeah, no. So tell me if I'm wrong, because when I had my headset off and I heard Stephen, and I couldn't for a while figure out if you pronounced Stephen Hawkins or the other one, and then you said clowns, and I was like, okay, that's definitely the line wrong, because I was like, gosh,
guys,
he's going to a guy on a wheelchair.
Hear me out.
So right? Edgar Allan Poe. So you're kind of Edgar Allan Poe, right?
Yeah, but he would. Hey, psychologically, he was mad, was he not? But he was a very good poet. But what I'm saying is, don't you think the people that write these storylines, these stories, and somebody reads it and they're like, "What the hell, man? How does somebody come up with this conclusion?" Like, something went wrong in his life. You have to.
But you would have to say that for yeah, no, I totally agree. That's 100%. Hey, that's spot on. That's spot on. But you can't say that, because you would have to do the same thing with musicians, right? Because musicians write some pretty dark lyrics. I mean, you can look at Avicii's like last album, and he's pretty much telling you like, "Hey, man, I don't want to be here anymore," and then he's not here anymore. You know? Vince Van.
Well, that proves
the whole artist.
Yeah, but that proves my point. What you just said was, but if you're going to write hold on, everybody out here that's watching this, absolutely. So if you write a book, are you going to write a freaking horror story and make it like 17 chapters? I mean, you have a lot congested in there to be put on a piece of paper. Am I right? You have 17, say 17 chapters, and each chapter has 10 pages you're flipping through. That's a lot of shit on your mind if you got to put that on paper and publish it, and then become a New York
bestseller.
Yeah, a New York Times bestseller.
No joke. This guy is an amazing artist. He may or may have not killed somebody in the process of writing this book, but God, wasn't it a good book? No, I agree with that 110%. That's good stuff.
All right, that's all.
But look, we're at 49. I'll give you my last topic, and we're gonna skedat. All right. We appreciate. First of all, I just want to say this, man. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of Jason's heart, I can tell you we think the same, man. We get on here every week. We get on. We've been busy the last 2 weeks, but man, we've appreciated the feedback we've got from, some of our close friends. And people we don't know. It's really cool, and I think that's why we just came on here to have a good time, because we're gonna get on Xbox and do the same thing, and that was kind of the mindset of like, hey, why don't we put 1 and 2 together and let's get this thing started? So I'm not going to single out any specific place, but I do have beef with. I just can't continue to watch and let Subway make sandwiches for people, honest paying customers. You understand? First of all, the first thing off the rip going to Subway is, now that you'll know, went there and I ordered my meal. And first of all, I went to Subway because I felt like I wanted to better myself. What do they say? And they say, excuse me, sir, would you like to try our $5 footlong cookie? I said, do what? Isn't that like a conflict of interest? Like, didn't you just have the 800 calories circled under my sandwich? Like I was about to really punch out the day with a good, healthy dinner. So my thing is, dude, is y'all have done such a good job marketing, Eat Fresh, and then you come out with a foot long cookie. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, there's probably gonna be a time that me and that foot long cookie cross paths, and probably sooner than later, if I can say. You know, so the thing is, though, is man, I literally watched, and I've seen it, and I'm not, you know, when somebody gets that nice artesian white bread, and who's ever here, the 7 people or whatever, whoever sees this on right now, just comment your favorite Subway sandwich, because I'm a man that likes to try Subway sandwiches. I know Dirty Steve told me his. It was a oh God, don't tell me it was something Italian sandwich, but he also combines it with a meatball marinara, and I was supposed to get one and eat it on the show tonight, but I didn't because I'm disappointed. They cut that bread at like a 45, man, and I'm saying, like, dude, like, what is this? The girl goes to squeezing mayonnaise across the sandwich, and right in the halfway point, it catches an air pocket, and she just keeps on going after. And she only threw like 4 pieces of cheese, and I'm like, God, bro. So every time I walk into, and I'll say it every time. As a matter of fact, I am gonna. Every time I walk into Coons Subway, y'all need to. Somebody needs to hold y'all accountable. Some regional manager needs to hold somebody accountable there, because if I walk in there one more time and I go to ask for a sandwich and they say, "Excuse me, sir, we don't have any onions, mayo, mustard, pickles, lettuce, or tomatoes, but we can give you ham and bread." I can't do that. It's been months on end. And this is not, dude, y'all are already operating from y'all's own 20. You know what I mean? Because Jared didn't leave y'all no favors. What do you think about that, Jay?
Yeah.
I'm going to take a breath there. What do you think about that?
No, I think Subways went downhill. Now we have Jersey Mike's up here. Jersey Mike's is really good sub. You know, I just went to Dean, Jimmy Dean's. Not bad subs.
What was it?
I still would put it up to Jersey Mike's.
Because Jimmy Dean's the breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, but they have subs there too.
I know, but are you saying Jimmy John's? Or are you saying Jimmy Dean's? That's 2 different things. Because Jimmy Dean comes in the clutch in the morning, but I don't know if I'm just eating a sandwich at Jimmy Dean.
Jimmy John's, yeah, Jimmy John's. My bad. Whatever.
You know, he caught like a lot of.
I think.
Go ahead.
I think it's Jimmy John's. It's got the subs.
Jimmy John's. My wife just opened the door. She said it's Jimmy John's. Yeah, man,
right.
Jimmy Dean.
All right. Hey, thanks, Christian.
Yeah, no. So bro, tell me how many mornings you ain't woke up and started a good day just because of Jimmy Dean. Can I get a name in?
Yeah. Well, look, I'm a Wendy's guy. Man, Wendy's breakfast is not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, no, dude.
Hey,
come on.
What's your? Yeah, it's pretty good.
Was that what you were about to say? What's my favorite breakfast place?
Well, I was.
Ahead,
I was gonna say. I was. What is it?
Whataburger has the breakfast burger, and I can tell you, bro, if you're from Ohio, sorry.
I am from Ohio. Oh, did you freeze up? Uh-oh, he froze up. Uh-oh. Oh, his face. Oh, internet is. That's that Texas internet. See that? Mine's, look, I got 7 bars of green. This guy is disappeared. Oh, there it is.
That would
Oh,
happen. That would
Harry
happen.
Houdini. Hey, that Texas internet sucks.
That
If
would
you
happen.
move to Ohio, you're going to get 7 bars all the way. Hey,
I'm gonna
close
tell
this
you,
out, Derek.
Also, if you move to Ohio, they have 5G. That probably causes God knows what kind of medical issues. Man,
Hey,
I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate everybody that gives us the feedback. Like I said before, it's nothing but love. Man, this it's been really fun to do it with the brother here, and man, it's just been fun. We just ask y'all keep supporting us. We're gonna get some way sooner than later. Man, that's all I got, Jay. That's really all I got. Give them what they need before we exit.
Hey, so Spotify in episode 7 and probably episode 8 will not be on Spotify or YouTube unless, Derek, you got that figured out, or we actually just
No.
to...
I'm gonna edit this. We still have you'll have the live on Facebook, but I'm gonna edit it, and we're gonna get it on YouTube and Spotify. That way, people that. First of all, we're just trying to go out page. How you gonna sit there and say Texas Wi-Fi, man? You went left in the show, and you gotta throw a low blow.
That's it.
But yeah, man, we're gonna get it up, and so send them on home, Jay.
Hey, stay true to yourself. Stay true to each other. We want to thank you guys for your time that you've given us an hour. We appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll bring another topic next week and another topic after that. But episode 8. Speak easy.
Hey, encourage y'all. We encourage y'all for feeds, man, because there's a lot of topics that we're always intrigued, man. So if y'all have something that's like, bro, cover that and don't Clint Ord. We ain't forgot about you, brother. We're gonna go over that flat planet soon enough. Yes, sir.
So my 2 topics next week are going to be dog and cat owners, and my second one is going to be designer clothes or versus second-hand stores. Which ones? Yeah. Pay $150 or pay $25. I'm just saying,
yeah,
and you're still bringing home the girl, or the girl's bringing home the guy.
Hey guys, we appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Come back next week. We're gonna do better posts this week, but we love y'all. Speak easy, baby.
Go big, go big.